Good morning, children. In this video, we are going to study about commencement of business. In our last video, we have studied about incorporation of a company. So, after getting the certificate of incorporation, okay, a company can commence its operation. So, a private company, basically it is for private company. A private company can commence its business just after getting the certificate of incorporation. Once the company gets the certificate of incorporation, that company can start its operation. But if we are talking about public limited company, or you can say government company, which you can say they have share capital, and they have to issue prospectus, and they cannot start its business just after incorporation. They should get certificate of commencement of business, then only they can start the operation. So if we talk about private company, then just after getting the certificate of incorporation they can start their operation. But if we talk about a public limited company, they should get the certificate of commencement of business, and then only they can start up their operation. So how they will get this certificate? The public limited company should file with the registrar of the company with the following documents. The number one is a declaration. He or she should sign the declaration by a director in a format and verified in such a manner that every subscriber to the memorandum of association paid the value of shares agreed to be taken by him, and the paid up share capital of the company is not less than 5 lakh rupees. So if it is a public limited company, then the paid up share capital should not be less than 5 lakh. Okay. And if it is a private company, then the paid up capital should not be less than 1 lakh. Okay. So the directors of the company should sign this declaration that I hereby certify that so and so. You have to write down the name of the company, that we have the paid up share capital of this much amount. Then only they can start up their procedure of the commencement. After that, the company should file with the registrar a verification of its registered office. Like within a period of 30 days of incorporation, the company should file a verification of its registered office with the registrar. Now what the registrar will do? He will scrutinize all the documents, and then he will issue a certificate of commencement of business. Okay, so that the company can start up their operation from the date mentioned in the certificate of the commencement of business. So you can say that the certificate is a proof for the company that they have fulfilled all the legal you can say procedures and regulations of the formation of the company. Now what are the documents used in the formation of a company? So if you want to form up a public company, then you have to prepare some important documents, and they are memorandum of association, articles of association, prospectus, and statement in lieu of prospectus. So let's study what do you mean by memorandum of association. Memorandum of association is a very essential document for a company, where all the objectives and powers of the company is mentioned. Like what objectives does the company have, what is the power of the company with the outside world, each and everything is mentioned in the memorandum of association. Now what is the reason behind you can say filing up this memorandum of association? This memorandum helps the shareholders, creditors, and others to limit, or you can say to look after the company's details, and then they can permit their activities. And any act of the company which is beyond, मतलब जितना मेमोरेंडम ऑफ एसोसिएशन में पावर्स ऑब्जेक्टिव्स लिखा हुआ है, एंड इफ द कंपनी इज गोइंग बियॉन्ड दोज पावर्स, then it is called as ultra wires. So, what is ultra vires? When the company, any act of the company goes beyond the mentioned, beyond the powers mentioned in the memorandum of association, that is called as ultra vires. You can say very cautiously this memorandum of association has to be prepared, because whatever limits, whatever restrictions have been mentioned in this memorandum, the company cannot go beyond this memorandum. Is it clear? The memorandum of association must be limited. It should be divided into various paragraphs and signed by the number of people present there. Okay, at least one witness should be there, and the memorandum must be published in you can say sufficient numbers, so that you can say whatever, whosoever wants this memorandum of association, whether it can be a shareholder, whether it can be creditors, if they want this memorandum of association, then the company can give them this memorandum of association and charge a nominal amount for that. Is it clear? Significance of memorandum is not there in the syllabus. Next will be your content of memorandum. So, there are different contents of memorandum, different clauses of memorandum, like name clause, domicile clause, object clause, liability clause, capital clause, and your subscription or association clause. So, we will study about this in our next class. Okay. So, that is all for today. Thank you. Bye bye.